70 miles an hour in the hands of tens of millions of people, and that would be largely safe. No one would believe that. That's a crazy idea. But we required licenses. We didn't treat it like firearms, which we said there's a constitutional right? We required licenses. We required that you not be anonymous. You have a license plate. You have insurance. And there were laws. And we managed to regulate that technology.
And you're listening.
Who can survive other than in urban areas without a vehicle nowadays? The idea that vehicles, brought us to a more civilized place and brought us to a more happier place is a lie too. Vehicles, as I'm driving right now, and as I just got through mass of traffic, I probably left about an hour ago. I might have drove about 10 miles now. Anyway, vehicles haven't done us any favors. They have not done us any favors. Like any business person knows, vehicles are expense. They're not an investment. Even if you get one of these old vintage cars, for one, you have to keep it on the road. You have to pay taxes. You have to pay insurance. You have to maintain it. You can't just let it sit there because then you won't be able to start it. You have to drive it. You have to spend money on gas. Somebody's going to hit you. You're going to have to get a bar. It goes on and on and on. You'll never win when it comes to vehicles. The concept vehicle is going to make your life any better. That's the big gimmick, because we always see what we see growing up. We see all the cars, all the shiny colors, and we're looking at them thinking, oh, if I only have one of those cars, my life's going to be real good, but that's Babylon. Let's see what they're going to say now. They're talking about drones.
When you think about regulation, when you think about restrictions, you want to think about how desirable they are, whether you really want to restrict an action, whether you get it right, the balance.
Babylon, they've taken a step into this new realm, this new era, this new drone era. They it's always going to profit those individuals. Yeah, we're going to do deliveries with drones now. Now we don't need a UPS guy. Now we don't need the FedEx guy. It always eliminates jobs, and those bodies have to do something. So what are we going to do? We're just going to sit in trailers with our big screen TV and eat GMOs? Or are we going to take over land and replenish that land and put it to use, put it to valuable use, so we can produce, not just sit back and decay, but actually to produce, bring life.
To worry about, and that we have expectations to protect us.
Expectations to protect us. What kind of protection have we got so far? What kind of protection did we get so far? They talking about third-party companies. Now they want to come out and speak about it. Now that it's years past, third-party companies are the one that are hired to spy on people. Is it okay? Well, we all know that. Yeah, now we can just move on. That's always the gimmick of Babylon. They never talk about the issue when people are listening. And when people turn their head and start paying attention to something else, now they want to start speaking about it, because they know, when it comes back, when the curtain opens, they say, we already discussed that. Where were you? Yeah.